Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Carl York Center here at Fairland High School for tonight's Ohio Valley Conference girls basketball game between the visiting Lady Pointers from South Point and the homestanding Lady Dragons from Fairland. Tonight's contest, we're about a couple minutes away. At this time, we got enough time, I think, Coach. I'm Jack Harris, along with my cohort, fellow codger, Dave Carroll. And we'll go ahead and let him give you the starting lineups.
All right, for the South Point Lady Pointers, they're going to come out with Kaylin Jones. She's number 3. Elizabeth Ermolovich, I believe that's how you say that. Ermolovich, she's number 4. Camille Hall's number 5. Sarah Mitchell, I believe she's the only senior they have starting. No, she's second senior. Sarah Mitchell, she's starting, and then Carmen Bruton is the other senior that'll be starting tonight. She's the player, Coach. We saw her down there.
Right.
You and I went down and watched that game. And she played really, really well.
Yes, she's got some athletic ability, handles the ball well, and shot it pretty good. The Dragons have been lighting it up here lately. They, I think they're in with a record of 10-2, not sure. And South Point is 4-7, but 3 of those wins have come in the Ohio Valley Conference. They're under the direction of Coach David Adams, who's got 20 years in at South Point, and I think you mentioned that earlier this year he won his 300th game. So we look for a good effort from South Point, but the Dragons have got a lot of weapons.
Yes, they do. Well, let me give you them real quick. Starters for Fairland tonight, it's going to be Reese Barnett's number 4, Bree Allen number 22, Tommy Hinkle number 23, Cam Barnett's number 24, and Kylie Bruce number 44. And, Coach, we have no seniors even on the team.
Oh, I know it.
So we're very,
got
very
a load
young.
Coming from the 8th grade next year.
Yes, they do. Really good group.
Right. I'm going to give a shout out here real quick. We got about 30 seconds. My shout out is for the Leap family. Laid to rest one of the finest young men in our community, Rusty Leap, passed away from an 8-year battle with cancer. I want to shout out to his wife, Shauna, his son, Steeler, and daughter, Holly, his parents, Pam and Gary Leap, Uncle J.D., Uncle Terry, and aunts Mary or Susie, you can call her either one, and Janetta and Debbie. Debbie is married to the one that says he's the favorite uncle, Rob Steve. Great people. Shout out to all of them, and God bless you. This time we're going to take a pause for the singing of our national anthem.
At this time, we stand play our national anthem.
Tomorrow evening, we'll be back here in the Carl York Center for For the boys, Ohio Valley contest with the Ironton Fighting Tigers. And Aiden Porter's quest to break the school, I'd say he gets it maybe on his first shot. He only needs 3.
He very well possibly could. I'm surprised I haven't seen him here tonight. I thought we might see some of the boys basketball team here.
Yeah. I've got us a guest coming tomorrow at halftime. Coach Chuck Wentz going to be here to talk about the wrestling program.
Well, good. That's awesome.
Yeah, we need to give them all a shout out, you know. So I saw him here Saturday night during the girls' game with Nelsonville York. So he'll be here to update us on what's going on with the wrestling team.
I think they've been doing pretty good, Coach. They don't fill all the weight classes, but what they have, they've done pretty well.
I know he's got a couple he wants to brag about, so I told him, come on up.
Coach, I think we have some of the little youth league girls down here tonight.
Yeah, it's youth league night tonight, and everyone that's here gets in free and invited to set up the tunnel for the starters, and also we'll be going to the locker room at halftime.
Well,
yeah.
That's a treat.
Yes. It's good to see what you're in store for.
That's right.
All right, we're just about ready for tip-off. And jumping for the Pointers, number 5, Camille Hall. She's a 5'9" sophomore, and jumping for the Dragons, Lady Dragons, Kylie Bruce, a 5'11" sophomore. Bruce tips it back to Hinkle. Hinkle brings it across the timeline. Swings it around to Allen. Back over to the right side to Reese Barnett. Back to Hinkle at the top. Pointers in a 2-3 matchup. They get it inside to Allen. She takes it, puts it up off the glass and in. The Lady Dragons lead 2-0. Bringing the ball up the court is Carmen Bruton. She swings it to Kaylin Jones. Jones back out top to Hall. Hall on the left wing, back to Bruton. Bruton works in the paint. Back outside to Hall. Hall takes it to the basket. It's off the backboard. Picked up by Ermilovich, and she puts it in the hole. Hinkle found Bruce underneath, but she didn't have a shot. Hinkle puts it up left-handed. Hall picks up the loose ball. Jones back out to Bruton. Ermilovich sets a pick for Bruton. She goes down the left side, kicks it out to Hall. She puts up a shot, catches the front of the rim, and Barnett comes out there with it. She finds Kylie Bruce underneath it. She misses the bunny. And Bruton walks it up the floor. Across the timeline. In the corner to Hall. Yes, that was Hall. Hall to Jones. Jones working in the paint. Takes it down the lane. Puts the shot up. And it's blocked by Kylie Bruce and into the hands of Jones, who was out of bounds. So it'll be Lady Dragon basketball. 2-2. A little under 6 minutes to go. Hinkle to Bruce. Bruce kicks it out the corner to Cam Barnett. She puts up a three. It's no good. Bruce finds the rebound. She puts it up. It's off the rim, and Bree Allen comes out there with it. Over to Cam. Back to Bree Allen for the three, and it's good. And the Dragons lead 5-2. 5:30 to go in the first quarter. Bruton down the lane, loses control. Hinkles tries to find Allen down the court. Pass is too long, too wide, and out of bounds to the Lady Pointers.
Sloppy game so far, Coach.
Yep. Number 12, Mitchell, over to Hall. Hall back to Mitchell in the corner. Drops it down inside to Ermilovich. And she back to Mitchell on the right wing. She takes it into the lane, backs out, gives it to Jones. Jones back to Mitchell. Mitchell takes a shot inside the key and drains it. 5-4 Dragons. Dragons set a double pickup high for Hinkle. Hinkle down the corner to Barnett. Back across the court. They swing it. Hinkle, she puts up a floater. It's off the rim. Kylie Bruce comes out there with it. Knocks it off the leg of Sarah Mitchell, and it's out of bounds to the Lady Dragons. Hinkle inbounds for the Lady Dragons. She found Bruce all alone, and she puts it up and off the glass. 7-4, Lady Dragons. Bruton brings it up, across the timeline. Hinkle picks her up. Barnett's got Jones. Jones spins to the right. Drops it off to Ermilovich. She hands it to Bruton, and Bruton puts up a shot. And a little frustration foul right there, Coach.
Yes, sir. Who'd he call that on, Coach?
Bruton.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Bruce looks inside to Allen. Allen kicks it back out to Cam, and she drains the three. Cam Barnett from the left wing gives the Dragons a 10-4 lead. 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Hall with it. She works around the screen from Ermilovich. Hands back out to Jones. Jones to Mitchell. Mitchell down the left side, takes it in. She's blocked by Kylie Bruce. But she comes up with it. And Hinkle's going to pick up a cheapie. And that'll be the first team foul on the Lady Dragons. 3:09 to go in the first quarter. Lady Dragons up 10-4. Ermilovich to inbound for the Pointers. Gets it inside to Mitchell. She takes it to the hole, puts it up, and she's fouled by, I think that's Bree Allen. Yes, Bree Allen picks up her first and going to the line to shoot two for the Lady Pointers. Number 12, Sarah Mitchell. 5'9". First one's up and no good. Mitchell eyes the basket, puts up the second shot, and rolls around and falls through. 10-6. And she made them both. Coming out there with it is Bruton, and she draws a foul on number 22. Bree Allen gets her second one fairly quick here in the ball game. Ermilovich inbounds to Mitchell. Mitchell to Bruton. Bruton puts up a three, and it's off the rim and She hit. She did. That's a good call. She hit that ball before it went out of bounds. Ermilovich brings it in to Hall. Hall to Jones. Jones to Mitchell. Mitchell on the right wing, uses a pick by Ermilovich. Spins back to the right, loses control, picks it up. And Bruton's got it. Mitchell with the three, drains it. And we got a ball game. It's just like that, it's 10-9. Bree Allen, cross court to Hinkle. Hinkle working on the right wing, hands off to Bruce. Bruce up top to Cam Barnett. Get it inside to Bree Allen. She shoots and it's off the back of the rim, and coming out of there with it is Carmen Bruton. She walks it up across the timeline. Gets it, tried to get it inside to Ermilovich, but Kylie Bruce is there to knock it away, and Hinkle comes out there with it. And she loses control. And Bruton gets it up court to Mitchell, and she is ran into there by number 24, Cam Barnett. That'll be the Dragons' third team foul, or fourth. Fourth team foul on the Dragons. 1:42 to go in the first quarter. The Dragons leading by a point, 10-9. And Bruton is picked by Hinkle, who takes it in, lays it up and in. And the Dragons go up 12-9. Ermilovich over to Mitchell. Mitchell working on Allen. And she puts one up, and Bruce comes out there with it. Hands it off to Allen. Allen, cross court to Hinkle. Takes it in, lays it up, and good. Now, with exactly 59.7 to go in the first quarter, Dragons extend their lead to 5, 14-9.
And Coach Bree Allen's already got 2 fouls.
Yep. He may sit her this last minute. At least I would. Make sure she doesn't pick up a third foul here in the first quarter.
Well, this is about like the game we saw down at South Point when we got down there and watched this. We got in their second quarter, and South Point played right with us. So we had a really good first quarter, which you and I missed, but the second quarter they played right with us.
They're not a bad ball club.
That's why I'm surprised they're just 4-7. I mean, I don't know who they've played, but
right,
that's kind of surprising. Let's give a shout out to Doug over here for getting us on the TV and YouTube and Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.
Yep, he's the one that makes it happen. We just kind of sit up here and
look pretty.
I don't know about that.
Well, we try.
We sure run our mouths.
Hey, we got to be good at something.
Right. That's what we do. That's what we're supposed to do, I think. Ermilovich inbounds to Bruton. Bruton brings it up. Over to Hall. Hall working against Salyer, takes it in, and she's fouled by Salyer. Kaylee Salyer, 5'6" sophomore, checks in the lineup for Allen, which was a good move, but she commits the Dragons' 5th team foul here in the first quarter. Hall gets it, takes it in. Mitchell picks it up. Bruton's got it. That's not Mitchell is out. That's 23. That's number 22. Number 22 is Keona Hopkins. And Number 20 is Emma Sadler. Bruton receives the ball in Milovich, blocked by Bruce. They're coming out of there with it, Sadler. The three-pointer is up and off the rim. 15 seconds to go. Kaylee Sawyer come out there with it, and she's fouled. And Hopkins commits the foul. 13.4 to go. Hinkle's going to walk it up. Dragons looking to take the last shot. Hinkle drives, puts it up, and she's fouled. And I think that is on number 5, Camille Hall, her first. And that's the third team foul on the Lady Pointers. But going to the line with 1.7 seconds to go in the first quarter, Tommy Hinkle. First one's up and good. Dragons extend their lead to 6, 15-9. Hinkle's second shot is up, and it's good. Bruton puts up one from half court, but it would not have been good. The buzzer had already sounded. So after one quarter of action, the Fairland Lady Dragons 16 and the South Point Lady Pointers 9.
I'll tell you what, Coach, of their 9 points, Sarah Mitchell, she's got 7 of them.
7.
The only other person that scored is...
She played pretty well down there in South Point, too.
Yes, she did. Coach, I do need to give a shout-out, and I think you know this young lady.
Now's the time, baby.
Her name is Holly Donahue.
Holly Donahue.
And I have to tell you why. Holly Donahue, my mom's in the hospital, been in for about 2 weeks, but Holly is the one that put her pick line in, and it makes life a lot easier when you're not getting stuck every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So, Holly, thank you so much. My mom loves you.
I'm sure she's watching or listening if she's not doing a pick line. But she's at work tonight. She's on call.
She probably is. But thank you, Holly. You did a good job and saved her a lot of getting stuck. And actually, Coach, while we're at it, I want to give a shout out to everybody over at St. Mary's Hospital, the nurses, the doctors, the support staff. Everybody has been wonderful to my mother over there. Couldn't ask for anything.
I know.
Just super.
It's amazing the care that you get and how wonderful they treat you. Bree Allen with the ball over to Kylie Bruce. Start the second quarter. Bruce dribbling on the right wing. Hands off to Hinkle. Hinkle behind the back. Down the lane. Drops it off to Bree Allen. She finds Bruce. And her pass is almost picked off by Sadler. But Hinkle comes out of there with it. Bree Allen in the left corner for 3. It's off the rim, and Hinkle's got the offensive board. Back out top to Reese Barnett. Over to Allen, left all alone for 3, and she drains it. And the Dragons go up 19-9, their largest lead of the game. Bruton across the timeline, over to the left wing to Camille Hall. She puts it up, and Bruce knocks it out of bounds. Another block shot for Kylie Bruce. She's really been total of nose babies up here lately.
Oh, she's got 3 that I think tonight that I can remember.
Bruton down the lane. Sarah Mitchell back in.
Good call.
And they call traveling on Mitchell, and it'll be Lady Dragons basketball. Mitchell, Sadler, Hopkins, Hall, and Bruton for the Lady Pointers. Hinkle into the corner to Bruce. Bruce backside to Cam Barnett. She saves it to Bree Allen. She turns it over. And Hall comes out there with it. Down inside to Sadler, and she misses one. Bree Allen, left wing. And Sadler came out there with, or excuse me, that's Hopkins. Keona Hopkins came out there with the rebound, but she stepped on the baseline. And Cam Barnett drains one from the left corner. Another three, and the Dragons go up 22-9. 5:55 to go in the first half. Dragons with their biggest lead of the game. Hopkins to Mitchell. Mitchell's. And they called a jump ball. That was Hopkins tied up Bree Allen. And it's going to be Pointer ball underneath their own basket. Sarah Mitchell to inbounds to Bruton. And they're going to call Tommy Hinkle her second. And the Pointers will try it again. Bruton picked up by Hinkle. Hinkle. Hall to Mitchell. Mitchell pulls up, shoots, it's off the glass. Bree Allen tips it over to Tommy Hinkle. And the Dragons are on the run. In the corner to Reese Barnett. And her three is good. And the Dragons go up 25-9. This thing's starting to get away from the Lady Pointers, Coach.
Yep. We've hit 3 3-pointers in this second quarter, Coach. South Point yet to score.
Bruton working on Hinkle. She took an extra step. And it'll be a turnover. And another timeout by Dave Adams. 20-year head coach. Yeah, it's time to talk things over.
Good time. Coach, I don't know if you noticed, but if you look at Reese Barnett's forehead, she's got a bandage on there.
Oh, you didn't know what happened?
Oh, yeah, I do. I saw the pictures.
It was her sister.
I know, going for a loose ball and hit her sister's knee.
Right.
Sliced that thing right open.
Yeah, Holly was here, and she went to look at it, and she said she had some skin glue, you know. She said, that ain't going to work. You need stitched up.
I think Mom took her to a plastic surgeon the next day and got it stitched. I have her in class this week, and I called her Knothead. I said, how you doing there, Knothead? Let me see that.
All right, the teams return to the court. 4 minutes, 51 seconds to go. Dragons will inbound the ball. Allen brings it in to Hinkle. Hinkle walks it up. And Pointers in a 1-2-2 zone.
Yeah, they changed from their 2-3 where they play some people up high.
Right. Well, they got a steal. Coming out there with it. Jones. Jones to Bruton. Bruton over to Hall. Number 24 for the Pointers is Saratina Jackson.
Another block by Kylie Bruce.
Kylie Bruce. I missed that one. I was looking for the name there. Number 24, Saratina Jackson, is checked in for the Lady Pointers. She's a freshman, 5'7". Sarah Mitchell to inbound to Bruton. Bruton back to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Bruton. Bruton down the lane, kicks out to Hall. Hall to Jackson. Jackson is promptly picked in there by Cam Barnett. She passes across court, and it's picked off by Bruton, who puts in a much-needed basket for the Lady Pointers. 25-11, 3:56 to go in the first half. Hinkle to Bruce. Bruce to Barnes, left alone in the right corner. Again, this time it's an air ball. Passes up ahead to Hall. And she stepped on the baseline before she got the ball in the corner, so it'll be a turnover.
Well, Coach, I want you to think about the last game they played. There was a certain point in the game that South Point just got scrappy and went after everything. And I kind of see that coming back right here. They're going hard. They're coming after everything.
Then they're 1-2-2. Hinkle to Bruce to Barnett. Barnett. They're going to leave her open in that corner, Coach. And that pass is picked off by Hall. Hall taking it all the way. Puts it up. It's a little short. Bruton comes out of there with it. And that one is knocked around. Get a stick and kill it. Bruton hustles down the floor, but she knocks it out of bounds. That pass intended for Kylie Bruce.
I'll tell you, Bruton was the catalyst down there at the last game down at their place. She's all over the place.
Hinkle brings it into Barnett, and she's fouled by Mitchell. Mitchell with the blocking foul.
Now, Mitchell, her first and fourth.
Hinkle to inbound the ball from the sideline. She gets it into Bruce. They're looking inside for Allen. Hinkle takes it in, lays it up, and it's good. Tommy Hinkle. And the Dragons lead 27-11. 2:40 on a running clock. Bruton takes it down the lane, kicks it out to Jones. Jones over to Hall. Hall uses a pick from Mitchell. Jackson puts up a three, and it's an air ball. And Hinkle trying to bring the ball down the right side, but it's knocked out of bounds by Mitchell. It'll be Lady Dragons basketball. Allen inbounds to Hinkle. Hinkle gets a pick from Bruce. Kicks out to Cameron Hall. And she promptly drains her third three of the game from the left corner. Bruton over to Mitchell. Mitchell takes it down the lane and puts up a running left-hander. She's fouled on the play. 1:49 to go in the half. Lady Dragons lead 30-11. Sarah Mitchell to the line to shoot a pair. First one is up and good. Second one is up and it's good. 30-13. Allen to Hinkle, quickly down the floor. She drives with the left hand, and it's short. Coming out of there with is Camille Hall. Hall in the left corner for Mitchell. That's an air ball, but coming out of there with it was Jackson. Jackson gets it to Hall. Over to Jones. Jones out top, back to Hall. Hall to Mitchell. Mitchell looking to hand off to Bruton. But Hinkle's picked her up. Going to the basket is Jackson. And coming, we got a foul on number 3. That's Kaylin Jones. And that is the 15 foul, or is that 6?
That's 5.
15 foul on the pointers. The Dragons already have the pointers in the bonus. Tommy Hinkle across the line, gets a pick from Bruce, who's down the corner for Kylie Sire. She puts up a shot, it's off the back of the rim. And it's off of Carmen Bruton's back and rolls out of bounds. So the Lady Dragons will retain possession underneath their own basket. Inbound in the right corner to Cam Barnett. She throws a bounce pass in there that long three-pointer by Bruton. And it's picked up by Mitchell. Mitchell working on Cam Barnett, goes baseline. Brings it back out to Bruton. She puts up another three. It's off the back of the rim, and Kylie Bruce pulls down the rebound. 23 seconds to go. I look for the Dragons, Lady Dragons, to take this last shot, Coach.
I believe you're correct.
Hinkle, it's top of the key, goes all the way down, lays it up. It's off the side of the rim. 6 seconds to go. Bruton, it's off her foot, out of bounds to the Dragons. A .8 on the clock. Dragons lead 30-13. Looks like that's going to be the halftime score unless somebody launches one in there. Hinkle's got it, puts it up. Ooh, off the front of the rim. That was almost a Bruce Morse moment.
There it was.
I think he might still hold the record for the longest three-pointer in college basketball.
I think he does.
89 feet or something like that.
Yeah, it was.
I was there that night.
I was not. But I remember watching it on TV. Oh, here we go.
Okay, we're at halftime. Lady Dragons lead 30-13 over the Lady Pointers. And I would call it a fairly ragged first half.
Well, you know what? South Point only scored 2 points that quarter, and that was on free throws.
Wow.
So, well, wait a minute. Maybe they did score a basket. Maybe I forgot one there. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. Nope, 11, 2. That's right. The score's 13. So it was 16 to 11 in the first quarter. Let me go ahead and tell you what we got.
All righty, go with it.
Elizabeth
Ermalovich.
Okay, she's got 2. Sarah Mitchell has gotten 9. She's really been their scorer. And then Carmen Bruton only has 2. But like I said, she was a catalyst down there really getting things going. We played. For Fairland, Reese Barnett's has got 3. Bree Allen's got 8. Tommy Hinkle's got 6. Cam Barnett's has 3 3-pointers. She's got 9. And then Kylie Bruce has 2 points. But Kylie Bruce has got 5 or 6 block shots. She's really dominated underneath.
Yeah, she's, you can't take her game into consideration by points alone. She's a rebounding machine in there and a shot blocking machine. She does a lot of dirty work.
That's true.
I thought.
That's right.
She's played well here the last few games. She's been in double figures, I believe, the last couple, and but that's not always a telling factor. She gets a lot of things done, like I say, the dirty work.
Well, I know she was playing good help defense down here a while ago, and we talked about South Point. They went from they really played a 1-1-3, but ended up into a 2-3 after they pressured the ball, and then it came out to 1-2-2, and I think that challenged us there for a little bit till we made an adjustment.
We had several turnovers there early in the second quarter. But they are not able to get the ball in the basket right now. And
no, and I'll tell you what else. I don't know if Coach Buchanan saw this, but if he makes this pressures the ball maybe a little bit more, I think this game might be over quick in the third quarter. I think that South Point looks tired. Yeah. I saw some heavy breathing out there. I don't know. I know he's played. Looks like
I think
it's 1-2-2 man.
He played eight kids that quarter. Sadler, Hopkins, and Jackson came off the bench.
Right.
So, they may be a little.
They just looked a little winded to me, but then again, you're talking to Mr. COVID sitting here, so.
Yeah.
Anyway. You better get some shout-outs while we're here. We got to kill some time real fast.
Well, I'm going to shout out to the grandkids.
Of course.
Oh, I'm going to shout out to my son-in-laws. They don't get enough. Keith Donahue, Matt Whitley. I'm always shouting out to Ashley and Holly. And my grandkids from the oldest to the youngest. Stella Grace, Lola Jean, Cash Harris, Rosie Jacks, and little Frankie June.
Did you ever find out if Ashley's 7th grade team won tonight?
Not yet. They're going to be here after the 8th grade game, but they were up 12 with under 2 minutes to go. And so I'm pretty confident they won, but it was a 10-10 game at halftime.
Wow.
So
Well,
pretty
good.
sloppy. Kids haven't been on the court as far as actual game for probably since the break. So you're talking about 2 weeks break and they didn't play a game. So you got to knock some of that rust off. Hello to Peggy.
You better not forget her. Well, I got to give a shout out to Tom and Mary Johnson, the originator of the Codders. She texted me a while ago and said she was home from over to the hospital with my mom. So, hey to you guys. And, of course, my kids. We got Nick and his wife, Anissa, and we've got Isabel's down at Moorhead. And I don't think Bren's working tonight. We'll give her a shout out, too.
I got to give some shout outs to some guys I saw that I haven't seen for a long time. I was standing right next to him, and you know who I was. John Beaver, who's now located down in Nashville, Tennessee. And Dennis James, I saw him. I saw a lot of people,
Well, like I said, I didn't get to see a
Glenn
lot.
Stapleton and
I came in there at 4:30 and I thought I was going to get the whiskey in, and I waited for a half an hour, and the guy told me it was another hour, and I said, well, I don't believe I'm getting in tonight.
yeah, really. It was something, 3-hour visitation. It's just,
Well, 3 hour, and then there was at least another hour, hour and a half after that people were there.
It's a tribute to the young man, the kind of influence, and he's just so likable, and coached a lot of these kids. I coached him. He was the toughest little point guard, and he played on the best team I ever coached at Fairland.
He did. That's right.
Got a shout out to Tommy Rule and his brother Steve. I saw them.
I saw Tommy
came in
the other day
from Michigan, and
well, I better finish here. I forgot.
Oh.
I got my nephew Ryan down in Birmingham. I've got my niece Elizabeth, her husband Zach, and little Noah, and of course can't forget Miss Montgomery.
Oh no!
I know. I'll get in trouble if I get her.
Oh.
So.
Well, I'm gonna shout out to Rusty's cousins, Brian Ward, who is the PA announcer for the boys basketball team and the football team, and his brother Buzzy, James.
Oh, James. He's a character.
Ward. Oh, he's a dandy. And we're saying prayers for his wife, who's also stricken with cancer, and we're hoping she pulls through. And it's deadly disease. Rusty put up a fight for 8 years.
Yep, sure did. A lot of people don't know that.
When they first found out, they gave him a 1% chance. Rusty told the doctor that's going to go up.
Well.
And he proved it.
Yes, he did. 8 years is a long time.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll see Steeler here tomorrow night playing.
Sure, he played a great game Saturday night, Coach. They played North Adams. He came in at 9 points, handled himself real well, and the student section all dressed in Pittsburgh Steeler gear. It was awesome. Just another tribute to the young man who has left a real impact on the community.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Leaps have always been super good to me in the Wards. They really have.
Yeah.
Always have.
They were my first friends when we moved over here from Huntington to Proctorville, Gary and JD. Terry. They had the coolest sled run out behind their house. They had a curve, man. You didn't make that curve, you're going into the tree. If you did make the curve with any success, you might go in the creek. It was fun, though. A lot of memories.
And good memories.
Oh, absolutely. The greatest are childhood memories.
Well, let me ask you this while let's talk about this ball game. What do
All
you
right.
think? What do you think Coach Adams got to do to get South Point back in this ball game?
Well, I don't know so much as you got to find somebody to put the ball in the hole. They've got some pretty good shots at times, but they're just off the mark tonight. Sarah Mitchell is the only one that's really had any success. I expected a little more out of Carmen Bruton, but she got a lot on her shoulders. You know, she brings the ball up the floor and gets them in her set, and Irma Lovich has had some looks, and the ball just not going down. And Camille Hall hasn't found much success putting the ball in the hole.
Yeah, I think she shot. Didn't she shoot a couple 3-pointers? Camille Hall, did she shoot a couple threes down there in that second half when we played?
Oh yeah.
I thought she did.
Yeah, I thought they all played well down there. You know, it was a close ball game, and the Dragons pulled it out in the end. But it was like a 3-4 point ball game.
Yeah, it got tight.
Yeah, they just got to find a way to get the ball in the basket, I think, here. We're ready for the second half. It's going to be the Lady Dragons basketball, leading 30-13 here at the Carl York Center at Fairland High School. Tommy Hinkle, the inbound. They run their side out of bounds. Gets it into Bruce. Bruce back to Hinkle. She drives down the lane, drops off to Bree Allen. She takes it inside and scores. And the Dragons lead 32-13. That's their largest lead of the game, 19 points. Hall into Jackson. Jackson dribbles out and gives to Jones. Jones back to Hall. Hall working on Allen. Gives it up to Mitchell. Mitchell out top, working on Cam Barnett. She loses control, and coming out of there with is Bree Allen. Quickly over to Barnett's. Cam to Hinkle into the corner to Reese Barnett's. Back out top to Hinkle for the long three. Nothing but net. Dragons lead 35-13. 22-point lead for the Lady Dragons, their largest of the game. Bruton brings it up, quickly over to Jones, sets a pick, and gets the ball to Jackson, but she travels with it, and it's going to be Lady Dragons basketball, side out of bounds. Allen into Hinkle. Hinkle brings it up across the line. Stops, gets some direction from Coach Buchanan. Dribbles to the right, picked up by Hall. She goes down. Barnett's down inside to Allen. Allen back out to Kylie Bruce for three, and she drains the three. Right side of the circle. Dragons extend their lead to 38-13. 25-point lead for the Lady Dragons. Hall working on Bruce, takes it down the lane, lays it up and in. And we got to travel. That was a good job by Carmen Bruton right there to step in front and cause Hinkle to take an extra step. And it'll be South Point ball underneath their own basket. Inbound. And Hinkle picks it off. Over to Allen. Allen to Reese Barnett's, back out top to Hinkle. She's picked up there by Hall.
Coach Buchanan not too happy right
They're
there.
not real happy about that turnover. That's twice she's let the ball go out of bounds when she should have picked it up.
We're going to blame it on those stitches.
On the what?
On those stitches in her head.
Oh, okay. Jackson sets a pick, and she ran right into her. That's Saratina Jackson. You got to jump stop and get yourself stationary, and she just ran right into her. That was a good call by the official, Mike Lemons. Hinkle across the line, picked up there by Bruton. Hinkle takes it down inside to Allen. There's a three put up by Cam Barnett. It's off the mark and knocked out of bounds by Allen. Kaylee Sire checks in for Tommy Hinkle. Hinkle went straight to the locker room. I don't know if she's injured or what. I've seen the trainers follow closely behind her. Hall with the ball at the top of the key. Hands off to Bruton. Bruton, three-pointer. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded in there by Kylie Bruce. Bruce over to Cam Barnett. Barnett to Allen. Down in the corner to Kylie Sire. Or Kaylee Sire, I'm sorry. Cam to her sister Reese, and she misses a three. Sire, her shot is off the rim, and they're called a foul on Kylie Bruce over the back. It'll be South Point basketball, 38-15 with 4:39 to go in the third quarter. Bruton walks it up across the timeline. Picked up there by Cam. Drives down the lane. Picks it up to Hall. Hall over to Jones. Jones to Bruton. Bruton down the lane. Puts up the floater. Off the back of the rim. Pulled out of there by Cam Barnett. Well, Coach Buchanan a little upset about that.
Coach, he's animated tonight. Let's just use that term.
Yeah,
he's animated.
I was looking for the right term. That's a good one. Allen over to Bruce. Checking in for the Dragons, Hannah Roberts. For Kaylee Sire. And there's a foul on Saratina Jackson. That's her second. And checking back in for the Dragons is Tommy Hinkle, so she's okay. She inbounds to Cam in the corner. Her three-pointer's off the mark. Bruton clears the rebound. Bruton down the court, across the line, picked up by Hinkle. Reverse dribbles, puts up the left-handed. Hits off the rim, and coming out of there with us, Kylie Bruce to Hinkle. Hinkle down the lane. And we got an offensive foul on Tommy Hinkle. She ran right over Sarah Mitchell. Mitchell stepped in front. Checking in for the Lady Pointers, number 22. That is Keona Hopkins. Is that 20 or 22, Coach? I think that's 20, isn't it? Yeah, it's 20. That's
yes.
Emma Sadler. Saratina Jackson takes it down the lane, puts up a shot. It's off the rim. Coming out there with Bree Allen, quickly down the court. Is he's not real happy about the way the Dragons are.
Hey, we're not taking care of the basketball, Coach.
No,
it's after Christmas. You don't make those sloppy throws and errors.
Right. Inside to Allen. She comes up with it, puts a shot up, and she's tied up in there by Camille Hall, and we got a jump ball, and the Dragons will retain possession.
And I think Mr. Mike Lemons missed that one. I think she was over top of her arm.
I don't know what we got here. They had the possession arrow pointed the wrong way, Coach. So it will be the Lady Pointers basketball. 3:04 to go in the third quarter, 38-15. Lady Dragons on top. The Lady Dragons did take the ball out to start the third quarter. So.
That is correct. I'll tell you what, Coach, the second quarter was really fast, and this one's gone by pretty quick so far, too.
We got a timeout called by David Adams and the South Point Lady Pointers. Want to talk it over.
South Point, ready for the timeout.
Coach, South Point's only scored 2 points this quarter.
It's only scored in the second quarter, wasn't it?
I know.
Wow.
Yep. Nope. I see the pick line princess over there.
She'll be over here shortly. I tried to get her on the air. If she wants to talk tonight, I'm going to have to put this right in her mouth. She just was too far away. Guarantee you it's hospital business.
I would venture to say you're correct.
Yeah. When you're on call, man, you got to stay in touch. She may be here the rest of the game, she may be here just 5 minutes. Bruton brings it across for the Lady Pointers. Back out top, Sarah Mitchell. Mitchell working against Hinkle. Hands the ball back off to Carmen Bruton. Bruton gets a double pick. Hall. Jackson back to Hall. They just can't seem to get an open look, Coach.
Well, our defense is forcing into some bad shots.
Yep, she picked up her pivot foot right there. The Dragons' defense has been pretty stoic.
It's really stepped up the second and the third quarter, I think.
Right, they're not getting any open looks at all for the Lady Pointers. Hinkle brings it across the line, gets a pick there from Kylie Bruce. Bruce over to Cam Barnett. She drains another one. That's 4 threes for her. I'm not cool. Dragons go up 41-15.
Yep.
And we got an offensive foul. Saratina Jackson stuck her leg out there on the pick. Got called for the illegal screen. Checking in for her, number 22, Keona Hopkins. Jackson's got her third foul. Ankle brings it up across the timeline. Over to Cam Barnett. Back to Hinkle, back to Cam, inside to Allen. Allen checked in there. And Hall comes out there with it. For the Lady Pointers, over to Bruton. Bruton across the timeline. There's a long three by the left-hander, Sadler. Sadler over the back, and they're going to call her for the foul. That's team foul number 4. Or is that 3?
That's 4.
4. On the Lady Pointers. 1:27 to go in the third quarter. Dragons leading 41-15. Ankle. And Hall knocked that one out of bounds. Ankle inbounds. Out top to Salyer. Salyer over to Cam Barnett. She takes the Euro step, puts it up to the left hand. And went off the rim, and that's off one of the Lady Dragons, be pointer ball. Carmen Bruton brings it up across the line for the Pointers. She steps back, takes a three, and drains it. That's the first real. And that wasn't what you call a great look. She made that happen with the step back three. And that ball's off Hinkle. And John Buchanan thought maybe they wouldn't get it across in 10 seconds, so he quickly calls timeout.
Well, let's see. How much time we have left in this quarter?
It was 1:27 when.
Okay.
But I think it's less than that now, Coach. Maybe around a minute. How you doing?
Good. I've been listening to you all and watching the 8th grade game. It's good. I'm good.
I just want to tell you. I was going to say.
Stable. She's stable.
Dragons down inside to Allen. She's double teamed in there. Shot put up there by Cam Barnett again. Allen knocks that one out of bounds after the rebound. Oh, I think the 7th grade was ahead 12 when I left. 74-14. Cam Barnes with the steal. Gets it over to Allen. Allen brings it across the court. She picked up there, double team, and she loses it. But it's knocked out of bounds. You leaving? Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Listening to y'all in between pick lines. It's fine.
That's right.
Allen puts up a last-second three, and it's off the back of the rim. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. The Lady Dragons firmly ahead 41-18.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what, Coach? They've only scored 7 points the last 2 quarters.
That's not going to get it done,
No.
Coach.
No, just like you said, they're not getting good shots, but let's give Fairland's defense credit.
Absolutely. Got to give them credit. They're got somebody in their face at every turn, every pick, every drive. Bruce has been owning the boards when they miss. So, let's talk about Cam Barnett. Cam's lighting it up tonight.
Well, let me tell you what. When she played for me, she was one of the better. I mean, she really was one of the better players I had, and she could shoot.
Yes,
she could flat shoot.
She can handle the ball.
But here's the thing, too. We haven't seen this, but she can also drive to the basket and use her left or right hand.
She's got some skill.
Just haven't seen it from her yet.
All right, the Dragons are going to send back out their starting lineup of Hinkle, Bruce, Allen, Cam, and Reese Barnett. It'll be side out for the Lady Dragons. Bruce runs to the corner, gets the pass from Hinkle, gives it back to Hinkle between the circles, gets a double pick. Down inside to Bree Allen, she puts it up. Oh, Bruce, nice try on the tip in. That's 3 of them. Good job there by Bruton. Dragons had 3 real good looks at it. Bruton takes it up and lays it in. There's a quick basket. She gets it back, lays it up, and missed it. Got her own rebound. And we got a jump ball call. And it'll be South Point ball. (41-20). We got an offensive foul.
Yep.
Camille Hall moving on the screen. picks up the offensive foul. It'll be Lady Dragon basketball, and we got a little discussion going on here at the scores table with one of the officials and Jeff Gorby and Eddie Marshall. I don't know what they're talking about.
Well, Coach, I missed a basket in there somewhere.
You missed a
No, that's right.
what do you got?
I can't add. It's 20. That's right. 18 plus 2 is 20.
That's right. Last time I checked.
Well, this Monday it is.
You a math teacher or science teacher?
I got the COVID fog. I have an excuse.
Oh, okay. Allen inbounds to Hinkle. She brings it up against Bruton. Switched off. Sarah Mitchell picks her up. Cam Barnes down on the baseline to Bruce. Bruce Barnes finds Bruce with the rebound and the left-hand stick back. Kylie Bruce picked up that rebound off the miss from Bree Allen and laid it up with her left hand, and the Dragons take a 43-20 lead. 6:45 to go in the ball game. Camille Hall working down the lane. She's picked by Cam Barnett. Barnett brings it down the floor. She's going to take it all the way, throw up a floater, and it's good. 45-20. Dragons by 25.
That's what I was talking about a while ago. She can take the ball to the basket, too.
Oh, yeah. She's had a great game. We got another moving screen. Number 22, Keona Hopkins. I don't know how many offensive fouls or illegal screens have been called, but that's got to be at least 5 or 6.
Well, if you go back and watch the first quarter, there were some they didn't call.
Yeah. Hinkle works against Bruton, brings it up across the line, works over to the right wing, corner to Bruce is left open for a three. It's off the front of the rim, but pulled out of there by Cam. She's double teamed, and we got a jump ball. Sadler tied her up. Excuse me, that's Keona Hopkins that tied her up, number 22. Is that 20? That's 20. I keep getting 20 and 22. I can't get the numbers. Bruton, she's picked in there again by Cam Barnett, but is quickly taken away by Camille Hall over to Bruton. Bruton across the timeline. Gets a screen. Back out to Sarah Mitchell. She shoots an air ball. Taken out of the air by Bree Allen. She brings it down the court. Trying to work down the lane. Gives it inside to Bruce. Bruce puts it in the corner. And Reese Barnett gets the rebound off the miss and puts it up and is fouled. 5:13 to go in the fourth quarter. Dragons
Coach, remember
lead by 25.
I talked about them being tired.
Look at her.
Bruton has absolutely run her fanny off, and she's worn out.
Yep. She's hands on her knees. And
But I mean, she's played her hind end off.
yeah, Kaylin Jones comes in to give her a break, a much deserved break. Barnett, that's off the rim. She made the first but missed the second. Sarah Mitchell. Oh, that was a double dribble. She missed that one. Jones working against Kaylee Salyers. Down the lane, puts the shot up, and it's blocked out of bounds. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't.
Kylie Bruce,
Kylie Bruce is saying
she's-
she didn't touch it.
Mike Lemon's giving him a gift.
Into the corner to Camille Hall. Oh, that's a double. They missed it again. Oh, my goodness. That's 2 double dribbles in a row that missed. Well, they're human. Allen brings it into Hinkle. Hinkle across the line. Into the corner to Bruce. Down on the baseline to Hinkle. Back out to Bruce. Bruce cross court to Reese Barnett. She puts up a 3. It's off the front of the rim. Rebounded in there by Bree Allen. Put up and missed. And number 32. How do you pronounce that one?
Kimry.
Kimry Staley.
And Kimry, if we pronounce your name wrong, we're sorry.
Yes. We didn't get here till late, so we couldn't get our homework done on all the pronunciations. We try to do that for every game. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Pointers. And Bruton, after a little rest, gets to come back in and going to give Mitchell a break. Ball inbounded out top to Hall. Hall. Jones takes it down the left baseline, puts up a floater. It's good, and she's fouled on the play by fouls on Salyer, her second foul, and going to the line for the three-point play. Kaylin Jones, she puts it up and knocks it down. Barnett, Cam, brings it down across the line. In the corner to Reese. Out top to Allen, wide open for the 3. It's off the back of the rim. And Kaylee Salyer with the rebound. Inside to Bruce. Bruce back outside. Oh. Allen tried to drop it off. And that pass is picked off by Jones. Jones over to Bruton. Bruton gets a pick. Steps back, takes a 3. It's an air ball, out of bounds.
She's got tired legs, Coach.
Yep. That's exactly what that is, Coach. Just plain old, I'm tired. Allen gets it in to Cam Barnett. She gets it across the line to Bruce. Bruce down in the corner to Reese Barnett. Back out to Cam. Cross court, Salyer. Salyer down low to Bruce. Cam puts up another 3. It's off the side of the rim and pulled by number 14, Trina Green, who's checked into the game for the Lady Pointers. Boom. Another 3 by Cameron Barnett. That's 5 of them, if my math or memory serves me correctly. Bruton looks at a 3, thinks better of it, gets it over to Hall. Hall to Green, Green back to Bruton. Bruton looks again, Hall. Hands off to Jones. Battered away by Cam Barnett, but straight to Bruton. She kicks out to Green. Green puts up a 3 and drains it. Trina Green, a 5'5" senior, gets on the scoreboard for the Lady Pointers. Checking in for the Dragons, Hannah Roberts for Bree Allen.
That's big country.
Big country.
She'll be mad at me tomorrow.
That's all right. Haley. Hey, how y'all doing? Oh, we're joined in here by a couple of the Grands. Bruton takes it to the basket. It's off the front of the rim, and clearing the rebound is Big Country. Bruce steps into a three. It's off the back of the rim. Kayla Sire pulls the rebound down. Cam Barnett's with it out top over to her sister Reese. Back to Cam, between the circles. Back to Reese. Reese takes it down the hole, drops it off to Bruce, puts it up, and it's good. Bruce now in double figures for the Dragons. She's got 10. Green. Over to Staley. Roberts had the rebound. It's knocked out of her hand by Carmen Bruton, but she's called for the personal foul. 50 seconds to go in the ball game. Dragons will be at the line. Hannah Roberts will shoot two.
Big Country. Hannah Taylor, Big Country.
Yeah. You want to say hello? Huh? Say hi. Say hi, everybody. That's too bashful. Hannah Roberts. It's off the back of the rim. Coming out there with it, Camille Hall. Hall to Jones. Jones back to Hall. Hall picked up by Bruce. Over in the corner to Jones. Jones down the lane, puts up the floater. It's off the rim, and Hannah Roberts comes out of there with it. Gets it over to Cam Barnett. 25 seconds to go. Dragons have doubled up the pointers, 52-26. That cross-court pass is picked off by Jones. Camille Hall goes baseline, puts it up and in. Nice drive there by the 5'9" sophomore, Camille Hall. Barnett's with it. Over to Sire. Sire back out top. That's going to be it. That's your ball game. Dragons win by 24, 52-28, and remain in first place.
Yep.
Undefeated in the conference now. Going through for the second time.
Give me just a second. I'll have some scores for you.
I think their record is now 11-2, and I don't know, probably about 7 or 8-0 in the conference. Dragons win going away, 52-28. Yeah.
All right, Coach, I think I got them.
Okay, man. I'm going to turn it over to my buddy Dave Carroll. He's going to get you up on all the stats.
Okay, Elizabeth, I cannot say
Ermilovich.
that. Okay, she finished with 2. Camille Hall finished with 4. All hers came in the second half. Sarah Mitchell, leading scorer for South Point, she had 9 points, but, Coach, she didn't score in the second half. Excuse me. Carmen Bruton had 7. Trina Green came in and scored 3, and Emma Sadler also had 3 on a old-fashioned three-point play. For Fairland, Reese Barnett's had 4. Bree Allen had 10 tonight. Tommy Hinkle had 9. Kylie Bruce had 9. Big Country Hannah Taylor came in for 1, and our leading scorer tonight was Cam Barnett. She had 17. She had 5 3-pointers tonight.
Anybody you want to give a shout out to? Fine.
So anyway, pretty solid game for the Dragons.
I thought the difference was defense. They didn't get a lot of good looks.
No, didn't.
And struggled to get the shots that they did get. And the Dragons didn't play by any means their best basketball. They turned it over too many times. I'm sure Coach Buchanan is, he got a little upset there in the second quarter.
Wait a minute. Animated.
Huh?
Animated.
Animated. Yeah, that's the key word. So
We don't want to say he got upset. He was animated. Well, I guess tomorrow night,
Yes.
Lord willing.
Yes, I hope so, brother. You better be sitting there.
Well, I hope to be.
I hope Mom is, gets her situation taken care of.
I know she's resting comfortably when I left, so
Yeah.
we'll just pray and make sure, and
Well,
everything will be good.
we want you to join us tomorrow evening, about the same time, around 7:20 to 7:30, usually about 20 minutes after the JV game. We'll be on the air to bring you an Ohio Valley Conference clash between the visiting Ironton Fighting Tigers and the homestanding Fairland Dragons, who trail South Point by one game in the OVC. But more important, there is a historical moment, I reckon, going to go on tomorrow after a young man named Aiden Porter puts up 3 points. He will be the school's all-time leading scorer, male or female.
Yeah, he's
He
going to
is
pass
looking
Julie Curry. isn't he?
Julie Curry set the record in 1988. And, that young man's averaging, I don't know what he's averaging. He's got to be in the high teens if it's not in the 20s.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it'll be over quick, and they'll have a small ceremony for him, present him the ball, what have you. I'm sure there's something planned. But join us tomorrow evening for the Fairland, Ironton, Ohio Valley Conference basketball game, boys basketball game. And we're going to let it go for now. I'm Jack Harris along with Dave Carroll saying so long, everybody.
Good night.